Healthwatch Camden works in partnership with many organisations in the community. Together, we aim to improve health and social care services in Camden, also to share best practice. Some of the organisations we work closely with are patient participation groups. So, what do they think about working with us?
Most recently, Healthwatch Camden have asked myself, plus at least one other member from the Camden Public Patient Engagement Group, to work with them on their draft report on variation in services between practices. We looked at the report, which is complex, in order to try and find ways of ensuring that it was more user-friendly and easier to comprehend. In addition, Healthwatch Camden have from time to time asked for my views or my advice or suggestions on how they might work on specific issues with PPGs across Camden. Healthwatch Camden are also represented on the Camden Public and Patient Engagement Group, which is the group I sit on, and they also come at our invitation to the North Locality Alliance of PPGs. And their input has been informed, informative and very constructive. Recently, they made a suggestion to us about a way forward for a particular project that we're working on, and we were very pleased to be able to have this continuing and constructive and developing relationship with Healthwatch Camden in the North Alliance of PPGs.
So I'm a member of a patient participation group, so PPG for short, and we're there, we're all based in GP practices, and so we're there to try to represent the views of the patients in that practice to the GP and his or her teams, and also to get feedback from them on developments and so on. So I think Healthwatch Camden have done a great job. I think, you know, they've been proactive in going out and talking to people, as well as listening to people, so reacting to any issues they bring to them. And I know they've done a couple of really interesting initiatives. They went out with some mystery shoppers to find out how the complaints process was working in GP practices, which is a really good idea because not all practices were really on top of it, and that's important for patients. But the thing I'm most enthusiastic about is their latest initiative, which I think is great. It's on something called the Start Here Guide, and I think this is fantastic because what it does is provide a really easily accessible way for people in Camden to find out about the various services and organisations that are available to help them, whatever their area of concern. Some of these are big government agencies, some of these are voluntary organisations, but there are lots and lots of them, and it's very confusing. If you're not careful, very few people know what all of them are. You can get partial information and then perhaps think there's nothing more available. And it's so well designed, it steps you through and filters it down and down until you can identify just what help it is that you need, and then it will present you with all the organisations and all their contact details that might be able to help you. I think that's fantastic. I really think people are going to find it invaluable. Well done, Healthwatch. I think you've done ever so well to bring that about.